things humans were never meant to see. There are places in this universe where human eyes were never supposed to reach, not because they're impossible to find, but because seeing them changes how you think, forever. Throughout history, we've always pushed boundaries, diving deeper, looking farther, uncovering secrets hidden in darkness. But every once in a while, we discover something that feels wrong. Not dangerous in an obvious way, but unsettling, like we've crossed a line we weren't meant to cross. From the silent depths of the ocean, to signals echoing through space, to things hidden in plain sight. These are not just mysteries. These are things humans were never meant to see. And once you see them, you can't unsee them. Beneath the surface of the ocean lies a world that feels completely alien. As you descend deeper, sunlight disappears, temperature drops, and pressure increases to levels that would instantly crush a human body. And yet, life exists there. Creatures with no eyes, creatures with transparent skin, creatures that produce their own light in the darkness. Some of them don't even look real. There are organisms that glow in patterns, almost like signals. Others move in ways that seem mechanical, precise, unnatural. Scientists have sent cameras down into these depths, and what they've captured often raises more questions than answers. Because some of these life forms don't resemble anything in the known tree of evolution. It's as if they belong to a completely different world. And here's the part that makes it even more unsettling. We've explored less than 5% of the ocean, which means 95% of that dark, silent world remains completely unseen. Whatever else is down there, we haven't discovered it yet. In 1977, something happened that still confuses scientists to this day. A radio telescope picked up a powerful signal from deep space. It wasn't random noise. It wasn't interference. It was strong, focused, and very unusual. The signal lasted just 72 seconds, and then it vanished. When the astronomer reviewing the data saw it, he circled the signal and wrote one word next to it. Wow, that name stuck. But here's what makes it truly mysterious. The signal has never been detected again. Despite decades of searching, no one has been able to find its source. It didn't match any known satellite, any planet. Any natural cosmic phenomenon. It was just there. And then it wasn't. Some scientists believe it could have been a natural event we don't yet understand. Others wonder if it was something intentional, a signal sent across space, and for 72 seconds, we heard it. We often think of the human body as something familiar, something we understand. But when you look closer, much closer, it becomes something entirely different. Under a microscope, your body transforms into a vast, complex system of activity. Cells constantly dividing, signals firing between neurons at incredible speeds, structures assembling and repairing themselves automatically. Everything works with a level of precision that feels almost engineered. Some scientists have even compared cellular processes to computer systems, with instructions, responses, and feedback loops happening non-stop. It's not chaotic. It's organized, structured, almost programmed. And that leads to a question that's hard to ignore. Is this just biology, or something more advanced than we fully understand? Because the deeper we look, the less simple it becomes. Restricted places. There are places on Earth that you simply cannot visit, not because they're difficult to reach, but because access is strictly controlled. These locations are hidden behind layers of security, surveillance, and secrecy. You won't find them on tourist maps. You won't see them advertised. In some cases, they barely officially exist. What's inside them varies depending on who you ask. Some believe they're testing grounds for advanced technology. Others think they store dangerous materials or sensitive experiments. And then there are those who believe they're hiding things we wouldn't understand even if we saw them. Whatever the truth is, someone, somewhere, made a decision that certain knowledge should never be public. Space anomalies. Space is often described as empty, But in reality, it's filled with things we don't fully understand. There are objects so dense they bend light itself, regions where time slows down, and forces so powerful they can tear matter apart. Black holes are one example, but beyond them, there are even stranger observations. Objects moving in ways that defy expected physics. Signals repeating without a clear origin, patterns forming where there should be randomness. Astronomers have spent years trying to explain these phenomena. Sometimes they succeed, but other times, they don't. And when they don't, those observations remain as unanswered questions in the vastness of space. Reminders that the universe is far more complex than it appears. Rare natural events. Every once in a while, nature does something that feels almost unreal. The sky turns deep red. Lightning flashes continuously for hours. Waves glow with an eerie blue light in the darkness. These events are rare, unpredictable, and often difficult to explain at first glance. They're not dangerous in every case, but they feel unsettling because they show us a side of nature we don't usually see, a side that reminds us we don't fully control or understand the environment around us. And maybe we're not meant to. Abandoned structures scattered across the world are places that were once full of life and are now completely empty. Cities left behind, hospitals frozen in time, buildings that still hold the echoes of the past. When people explore these places, they often describe a strange feeling. Not fear exactly, but something close to it. A sense that the place still remembers what happened there. Rooms left untouched. Objects exactly where they were last used. It's as if time stopped, but something stayed behind. And sometimes, that silence feels louder than noise. Optical illusions. Not everything you see is real. Your brain is constantly interpreting the world around you, filling in gaps, making assumptions, creating meaning from limited information. That's why optical illusions exist. Images that appear to move, shapes that change depending on how you look at them, patterns that trick your perception. In some cases, people even report seeing things that aren't there at all. Not because they're imagining it, but because the brain is trying to make sense of something it doesn't fully understand. Which raises an unsettling idea. If your perception can be manipulated, then how much of reality is truly accurate? The unknown. At the end of all this, one thing becomes clear. There are things in this universe we don't fully understand. Not yet, and maybe not ever. Some discoveries feel like accidents, like we stumbled onto something we weren't supposed to find. Not because it's hidden, but because we're not ready to process it. And maybe that's the real reason some things feel so unsettling. Because deep down, we know we've only scratched the surface. And beyond that surface is something unknown. So the next time you look into the ocean or stare up at the night sky, remember this: just because you can see something doesn't mean you were meant to. And the real question is, what haven't we seen yet?